Hey guys, so I want to tell you guys about something. I already knew this was going on, but it's like a lot more heavier, okay? And I was able to see it from a different perspective, okay? So this happened to me a lot before. I told you guys plenty times before about them framing people, these masquerading spirits, pretending to be someone to make you upset at someone. Like they'll come in your dream and they'll pretend to be someone and they'll do some stuff, and then you wake up thinking this person's rude or this person's mean or this person's evil, and that's not really them in the dream. That's a masquerading spirit. So last night this happened to me. Like, there's a prophetess that I love so dearly that God led me to, and I know she's legit and I know she loves me. She's like a mother figure in my life, right? And they tried to frame her last night in the dream state. Like, they tried to do some foul things to me and frame her, make her look bad, right? So it reminded me of how many times they've tried to frame me, make me look bad in the dream state when it's not even me, and people were mad at me. And then I'll get emails months later from people apologizing to me. But then because of the judgment that I received, I would accept apologies, I would forgive people, but I wouldn't associate myself with individuals. I wouldn't talk to them anymore, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm literally here to help you. I'm not against you. And I understand that spirits can trick you, but that's where you have to take it to God, and you got to pray and you got to ask before you point fingers at people and before you accuse someone of doing something or judge someone, because it's not fair. You can't be doing stuff like that, right? So they were trying to frame her. I woke up, and when I woke up, I heard God say, you got to say something, because it's not happening to just you, it's happened to a lot of people, right? And I was saying to myself this morning, like, let's just say that I didn't have sharp discernment, and I really believed what I saw in the dream state. So I would have literally pointed my fingers at this woman who uplifted me for years, who came to me and prophesied a lot of stuff in my life that actually happened, right? Who God showed me and led me to. So I would have literally turned on her after everything that she's done for me. I would have turned on her over one dream, with her doing things that I know she would never do, but all because of a lack of discernment. So I would throw away everything that she has done for me, everything that God has proven to me about her over one dream. Do you see what I mean? So they really tried to frame her. So I'm just like, imagine me being like someone out there that doesn't have sharp discernment, or someone out there that's very paranoid. How I could have just threw a blessing out the window based on a dream that the enemy sent me. Because they knew she has a huge role in my life. They knew she was like a mother figure to me. I don't really have like a mother figure like that. So she's like a mother figure to me, right? And that's what I've always kind of been wanting my whole life, is just like a stable home, and like just a mother figure, right? And she's been that mother role to me, right? So I'm like, imagine me allowing that dream to deteriorate our whole relationship. I would have looked so ungrateful if I would have just cut her off and not talked to her ever again because of one dream the enemy sent me. I would have looked so ungrateful, and guess what? I would have blocked my own blessings, because that's someone that God sent to my life to comfort me, to be that mother role, and to like, Steph, you're not doing this right, Steph, you know what I mean? And I'm saying this to tell you guys, like, you can't just let one dream or something that you hear from someone else cause you to block a blessing. Okay, and that's what I was talking about, the bee analogy. You may be stinging the wrong person with that stinger, and then the stinger comes out, and then you're done. That blessing's gone. You see what I'm saying? That person could have been the person that you stung with your stinger, could have been that person that was supposed to open the door to lead you to your blessing. Could have been the person that was supposed to prophesy to you to bring you that blessing, that God was going to use to bring you that blessing. Do you see where I'm coming from? So you got to be careful where you point your fingers at, or who you point your fingers at. And you got to confirm every single dream. And because I experienced this where they've done this to me and they've tried to frame me before, when I had that dream last night, I knew exactly what was going on. But like I said, had I not experienced it, I probably would have thought like, whoa, you know what I mean? And a lot of people actually block their blessings this way. They lose lovers this way. They lose an opportunity to have a good career this way. They lose a best friend this way. Because why? They have one little dream. The enemy comes in, masquerades himself as this person that the enemy knows is uplifting you, knows wants to see you win, knows wants to see you grow, is a huge support system, and they want to take that from you. So they bring paranoia and they bring you down. You got to bring it to God, and you got to look at the person's track record and bring it to God, and God will show you. Okay, so yes, there are framing people. I do have another message. I did pick up a message yesterday from God about, not yesterday, a while back, but then I heard it again, not yesterday, sorry, Sunday. I heard it again on Sunday, and it's about paperwork. There's something going on with false arrests. There's going to be some false arrests, and people are actually framing paperwork to make it look like whoever they're trying to frame and arrest did specific things. But let me tell you something. There's some people that are going to get arrested, but then there's some people that this paperwork that they frauded and used to frame these innocent people, it's going to come to light. They're going to find out this is fraud paperwork, and the people that frauded the paperwork are the ones that are going to get arrested. All right, so there's going to be a turn of events. So there's going to be a false arrest, and then it's going to go from a false arrest to them finding out the truth and arresting the real culprits of the situation, right? So that's going to happen as well, because there's some people that are being framed and lied on right now, okay? A lot of framing right now. Be careful who you're pointing your fingers at, guys, and please use the discernment and pray about a relationship with someone before you cut them off, or before, you know what I mean? Look at the track record. Has this person ever done anything for you to not trust them? Haven't they always uplifted you? Haven't they always supported you? Haven't they always had your back? Don't let that one dream that the enemy sends you, or whoever sends you, because they try to pull you away from those who actually love you. And they do the same thing when it comes to career opportunities. You can be blaming, so, oh, I don't trust this person, and you may sting this person. You end up stinging the person that was supposed to open that door for you. Okay, so I want to give you that message. Love you guys. Next message.